Hello, this is Ken again. I think I'm just gonna do this one last video tonight. Um, Number 59 is ClickSense, not to be confused with ClickSense Research, which is the same company, but ClickSense Research is um, a separate survey arm of the company ClickSense. .com, which is what I'm doing now, is a portal site. Um, it's not one of my favorite portal sites. It's actually down on the bottom. I kind of hop in there myself when I need to, or I'm bored, or I need to do something, or I need to keep it up to date. Because I keep it around because I have people who like it. My sponsor, it's a girl named Tiana. She's on um, online. She does a lot of this stuff. She's kind of gotten away from it herself, I guess, but um, she liked it. She also paid the premium for the to do the site, and which I didn't do. But she says she actually, and her money reflects the fact that it does help to pay the premium membership and um, get money back. You don't have to join the premium membership, which I don't. I haven't. I've been with ClickSense for probably about 4 years now, maybe 3.5, 4 years now, and well, I have to be about 3 years because I've only known her for about 3 years, a little over 3 years, and anyhow, like I said, it's pretty much a portal site. Look at the dashboard, and there'll be a lot to do, and it seems kind of confusing. But first and foremost, you want to get your profile done. Um, Kind of look your way across the top and everything as you're doing it. Make sure you read the facts. If you don't read the facts, you're going to be really confused and you're going to end up being pissed off. But you don't want to do that. I would never advise anybody to do any site without reading the facts first, because you're just going to screw yourself if you don't. Um, but anyhow, they have games that you can play, and on here you're not so much getting anything from it. It's just more of a break away from doing this stuff. If you decide you want to do that, you can win a little bit of cash from some of them. Like most places, you have like pay type games that you can earn money off of that way. But mostly, this is kind of meant as a break away from doing that. Um, there's a ClickSense add-on which makes it run on your browser easier. People if you have the add-on, you're more likely to get ads and gain access to certain surveys, earlier than most people, so you have a better chance of getting uh, money and everything, and that's something that you can do without adding any cost or anything. It doesn't cost you anything. It's something you can do for nothing. But then I have click on ads. Clicking on ads are um, some of them I just like have to laugh at, and this is kind of what drove me to put the site on the bottom is to click ads themselves. Basically, for 5 seconds, if you click on an ad and you have the thing open for 5 seconds, then you get 1/10 of a cent for 5 seconds. But then after that, if it's been open for 5 seconds, And you can't go to another page because as soon as you do, the little timer line will stop, and you got to wait till it's all over with. And then when that's over with, they'll ask you to look for a cat. They'll put like, I think 6 pictures of dogs and cats and stuff on there. And well, one of them will be a cat. So you got to hit on the cat. That way it knows you're human. And you can keep on doing this. Basically, your sticky ads is what they call it. I've got 9 ads that are on here, or 12 ads that are on here right now for 1/10 of a cent. Then you have your regular ads for 30 seconds. You get 1 cent. For 15 seconds, 1/2 cent. And there's quite a few of those. Basically, they're showing looks like one at a higher price, and my one standard 14 mini and 16 partials. So you have one full penny, then you have 14 half a penny, and then you have and the standard ones are 3 seconds for 1/10 of a cent. You have 16 of those. You can click on those and you earn a few cents, but you could do that. I kind of got sick of doing that after doing it for about a month and realizing I was spending 15 minutes to get 5 cents. I kind of didn't like it. But she says that the paid view is better. First of all, you get more of them, and then you don't have to quite look as long as you do if you don't pay for it. Then you have surveys. Basically, they're a plug-in. They're off. The ones that I see right now are from Sam Plicio, which is a outside survey company that plugs into ClickSense. They plug into a lot of they even plug into other survey sites. And you have offers. Basically, you have your clicks offers, which is pretty much separate from everybody else. This is actually people who buy into ClickSense directly. You can click on these offers and sign up for them. And they have other companies outside that plug into them. Mostly the same ones that plug into other portal sites. There are a few here that I see that I haven't seen anywhere else. Your typical ones are TrialPay, Radium One, Peanut Labs, Matami, Supersonic is one that I have never seen outside of here. And there's Super Points, Token Ads, I've never seen that one outside of here. Revenue Universe, I've never seen that one out of here. Personally, I've seen that one. I have seen that one. Offer Toro, I haven't seen that one. And then they also have coupons. Now, I've never clipped any coupons from here, and I don't see anything that says that you get anything for redeeming them, other than the cents off stuff. There are also, you can find coupon codes here that you can use for other websites. Basically, it's real simple though. You just click it and save. You can actually access the online stores from here and then apply the offer code to it, which is nice. I do like, gotta say, I like the shopping end of it. and everything. It makes it easy to come here, look for a code, you know, and then move on to the site and get knocked off. It actually works out in a way better than getting the rebates, because like some of these things, you go to Levi's, get 15% off rather than getting 3 cents on a dollar back, maybe from some other site. But and this is instant, you know, it's taken out of there, it's not added to an account or anything. But then you have tasks, which they're basically your Crowdflower tasks, like same as you find in any other portal site that has Crowdflower. Then there's your clicks grid. Your clicks grid is basically a game. You can win. You can win money by clicking on an advertisement. Basically, you click on a little square, you gotta sit on it for 10 seconds and wait for it to get done before you have a chance to move on to the next turn. So that can get old real fast, especially you got 30 turns when when you don't have the paid version. You also get more if you go into premium, so you can double your chances. You can get 60 clicks. You're sitting there for 10 seconds before you can click and everything, because it's ad based. There's an ad behind whatever that click happens to be. I don't know. I think it's funny. Because right now I'm looking at an ad. It took a while to load too. It actually took
Congratulations.
2 or 3 seconds for the thing to load.
You've been personally selected to watch this
then I gotta wait for 10 seconds, and now I can click out of it again. And again, I got nothing. So I clicked it twice while we were talking, and I probably sat there for 25 seconds, and I got nothing. Imagine doing that 30 times. I usually stay away from that unless I'm really, really, really bored. But you can also advertise on ClickSense, which is another good thing. This other guy, Mike, that he actually got me into the groups. I was already doing stuff on my own, but he brought me into the groups. He was the first person. He found me on Facebook's Inbox Dollars page, and he pulled me into a couple paid online groups. And he was telling me about all of his referrals. He's got a ton of them. And it turns out a lot of them he got because he was going to this site here, and as well as other places, and he was buying, paying cash and everything to buy advertisement, and he was buying the advertisement basically with his account balance and everything. What he was doing is getting referrals for not only this, but he was doing it for other sites as well, like Inbox Dollars or Paid Viewpoints or whatever. He was actually advertising here. People that were clicking on, sometimes they would like notice, hey, there's another paid site. Let's click on it and do it and everything. And he would build referrals that way and everything. And he actually did really well. He made more than the money he spent on it back, which is kind of would have been pointless to tell you about if you didn't do that. But anyhow, he did really well, and I know on one site he had well over 1,000 referrals on there, but for him, it worked, really good. I've never tried it before because I don't really like throwing money into these sites when I'm trying to get money out of it. But I do understand that, sometimes you got to spend a little bit to make a little bit. But you can also go on as an affiliate too, and basically the affiliate is pretty much what I said. You're as an affiliate, when you go on premium, you have your different um, what you're going to get out of it. I'm a standard sponsor, so as a standard sponsor for the those ads at the beginning, I get 2/100ths of a cent. They get 4/100ths of a cent. For the minis, I get a tenth of a cent. They get a 20th of a cent. Same thing with the standard. I get 20th of a cent. They get 40th of a cent. For the extended, they get 20th of a cent. I get 40%. For the stickies, exact same thing. They get 100th of a cent, and they get 100th of a cent. Commission per sign up after $10 in earnings. At standard, I get 50 cents. But somebody that's premium, like that Tiana I was talking about, after $5, she gets $1. So half the money, double the points. I actually have to start thinking about this now because this looks even better than what I remember last time I looked at it. Commission per offer. If my referral does that, or I get 5% being the standard, she would get 10% as a premium. Crowdflower task, same thing. I would get 5, she gets 10. Advertising sales, commission per purchase, I would get 10% up to $1. She'd get 10% up to $2. Limit per referral, I'm limited at $100. She has no limit. Membership upgrades. Basically, I get $2 for level 1. She gets $2 for level 1, but I stop at $2. At every level, I don't gain anything, but every level of the premium membership upgrade goes, she gets $1. So she gets another dollar at 2, 3, 4, 5. So she stops at 8. She gets $9, and I get 2. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell. I never really tried to get referrals on this thing because when I first got into it, it was just I didn't understand it. But anyhow, once I find this banner again, I'll send the referral link down below. If you have any questions or comments, I would love for you to be my first referral for this thing in 3 years, 3.5 years. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask, and I will do my best to answer the best way I can. Y'all have a good night.